heard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talking about the Molotov. Dividing Eastern Europe into spheres of influence. The Baltic state, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia were assigned to the Soviet sphere of influence and subsequently were occupied in June 1940. So from 1918 to 1940, they enjoyed independence. After 1940, the Soviet Union took over. After they have shared them like commodity. Germany and the Soviet Union shared Lithuania, shared Latvia, shared Estonia, like they are sharing you today in Nigeria. Tomorrow you wake up, they say you belong to Kogi. Where Igbo man is speaking Igbo in Kogi state, they shared you. Where Igbo man is speaking Igbo in Benue state, they shared you. And Nigeria is sharing us, and nobody is talking. And they thought they have actually conquered everybody. The same thing they did to these people. They shared them among themselves. Now, like I said, they were assigned to Soviet occupation in 1940 and converted into Soviet Socialist Republic. Are you paying attention? In Lithuania's case, President Antanas Smetona left the country rather than accept the occupation. Instead of this man to accept the occupation, he left the country and, believe me, probably from government in exile. He did not sign but turned over his presidential duties to Prime Minister Antanas Mericus. As per the constitution, the next day, Mericus declared himself president in his own right. The cabinet confirmed Mericus in office, claiming that Smetona had effectively resigned by leaving the country. 2 days later, under Soviet Union pressure, Mericus appointed Justas, because they are now the puppet of the Soviet Union, a left-wing journalist and a long-time opponent of the Smetona regime, as prime minister. Mericus then resigned at Moscow insistence, making Palex acting president as well. So you see, they have put pressure, the Soviet Union from Russia have put pressure up to the point of appointing their own person, who is their puppet, as a prime minister. That one become president overnight to protect the interests of the enablers and the vendors. The Soviet Union then used the Palex government to give the final Soviet takeover, the appearance of legality. They have to use somebody inside. Always like that. Just like they destroyed IPOB Nigeria today. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu suffered for many years, if not that God used many of us to rescue the Biafra struggle. The Biafra struggle would have been gone since 2021. Ejiofor wanted to be like Onyema of APIS that used the militant in Niger Delta to become an aeroplane operator. Many of you don't know how Onyema made his money. He was negotiating the amnesty of the militant, this Asari pig, Tompolo, all of them. Onyema was the one who negotiated on behalf of them. And Nigeria pumped money into his account. And he used that money to become aeroplane island operator. Today, it is where he makes the money. Many of you don't know that. He was the only one, as a lawyer then, going to the creek to make deal with this Asari idiot. He used the money to become a billionaire today. While the people who were fighting, carrying gun, as they are known for them, were just ordinary pipeline guiding. They were guiding ordinary pipeline. Today, Tompolo take the same measure and the same step. The Soviet authority undertook Sovietization policy, nationalization of all private property. You see, immediately they put their own person. They begin to nationalize, privatize all the property, collectiveness of all agriculture, suppression of the Catholic Church, and the imposition of the totalitarian control. At the same time, free education and the free national health system were also introduced. The armed anti-Soviet partisan were liquidated, everything liquidated, just the way they want to do to Biafra, by attacking ESN, a military magazine was captured. They sold everything, and Simon Ekpa came out from nowhere. By 1953, approximately 56,000 Lithuanians, dubbed enemies of the people, were deported into Serbia. I want you to understand, when the enemy and the invaders and the conquest want to attack you, they use everything within and without. After the death of Joseph Stalin in 1953, the Soviet Union adopted the Stalinization policy and ended mass persecution. Non-violent resistance continued both in Lithuania and among the Lithuanian diaspora. Among the Lithuanian diaspora, both in Lithuania, just like both in Biafra land today, and among the Biafran diaspora, which many of us are part of, this movement were secret. This movement were secret, just the way Biafra movement were secret. This movement were secret, illegal, and more focused on social issues, human rights, and cultural affairs, rather than political demand. Are you listening to me? Now, independent movement. As Mikhail attempted to retrieve the economy of the Soviet Union, he introduced the Glasnost and the Protoka restructuring, the same thing Nigeria is trying to do. All these things were aimed at making sure that they continue to force everybody into the union when they are not actually part of the union. Now, that led to the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Lithuania in 1990. And here you have on the comment highlighted the signatures of 120 something people, 124 signatures, as you can see here. In Biafra, we will have up to 1,000 signatures, maybe 500 signatures, who knows how many people, delegate of Biafra's representative that will be in Finland to sign and append their signature on the declaration document after over 50 million have voted in the self-referendum. Our own is very peculiar. I want you to understand that this particular liberation of Biafra is something that nobody else have ever done. We don't have any comparison anywhere in the world. We have designed a way, a pathway to exit Nigeria that no other people have used in the past. And we call it the multidimensional approach. After the declaration, we will make sure that all the terrorists in Biafra land is eliminated. Until one person is remaining from them, we will still eliminate that person. At the end of the day, we are going to sit on the round table, and Nigeria will grant and accept and approve the referendum that the Biafra government in exile and the homeland have conducted. That's the way it is going to end. Go and mark my word. We will kill them. These terrorists that are coming to kill our people. Okoma community has been burned and people have been killed. Innocent Nigerians, those who call themselves Nigerians, many of them will identify with Nigeria. They have killed them. Many of them who identify themselves as Biafrans, they have also killed them. And one thing is that nobody will kill us again without revenge. We will retaliate brutally. And I'm telling you that every Nigeria wearing uniform person in Biafra land remain a wanted person. You can't kill us again and go free. We will continue to hunt them till the last day. Nigeria will recognize that Biafra has conducted an referendum and must accept the result of that referendum. Because they are going to accept this result, whether they like it or not. I want you to understand that before now, we have no mandate. As per se, our mandate is the mandate we believe that Nigeria is not working and Biafra need freedom. But from December 2nd, we are going to have a documented mandate. Mandate given to us by the Biafra people. Mandate given to us by over 50 million who have voted in the first and second round of the referendum. Mandate where we are going to sign document and make the document a living document, legal document that will be recognized anywhere in the world. And that is where we are going to put our hand, hang our hand on, and say to any person that care to listen, we have the mandate of the Biafra people, and here is the mandate. The declaration drafting committee is doing their job. They are going to also come up with a document just like what you are seeing here in the comment section, where every delegate in Finland is going to put their signature. That declaration of Biafra, restoration of independence of Biafra, is going to come like a book, because our problem is peculiar. Our problem, there is no other country that have gone through what we've gone through. Our grievances will be a book. So in that book, we're going to have the grievances listed in the book, and then we're going to have just small paper like this, what you are seeing on the screen. What is going to be the declaration wording of the Biafra restoration of independent state on the 2nd of December. And after that, the entire delegate in Finland will append their signature. The Biafra flag then will be raised to the highest level. I welcome every one of you this evening. The Biafra Liberation Army have decimated the terrorists, the Zoo terrorists, twice today. The first time they came, we spoke in a very powerful language with Ogbunigwe. The second time they came, they collected water. So I'm talking to you today. Many of these terrorists has fallen. Thank you very much. The media team, over to you. I'll be taking questions for the next 20 minutes. Thank you.
Yes, PM. Thank you. Please, co-host Minister Vam. Thank you so much. Biafran people and everyone that have keyed in, reach out to the mic and ask your questions, please. Be straight to the point, because the Prime Minister may not have all the time for this. Just go straight to your point. Jaja God, you will go first, but before then, Minister Ajare, you have the mic. Vam, you're not there. Okay, Jaja God.
Okay, I muted myself. Thank you, my able PM. Continue to strengthen you and use you the way he has done so far. And Biafrans will give God glory for it, because we are very close to the threshold of Biafra. So please, as your hands are up, 60 seconds, please do not hesitate to bring your questions. Very engaging questions. As you can see, everything happening before your very eyes, and Biafra is unfolding right before us. Okay, who is the first person? My minister?
Jaja God.
Okay, Jaja God, please grab the mic, please.
Thank you so much, my Prime Minister. Mmejiri Buago, ndị ilo si n'ọdụ ha nkọ, mana ha ekwetago n'ọdụ nkọ. Anyị na-ekene gị n'ife ị na-eme. Daalụ. Chineke ya ga n'iru na-akwado. Our own Minister of Information, Maazị Sonny, I salute you from here, and our Deputy Raf, Vam, I salute you from here. My Minister, my Prime Minister, I really don't have any question, but I want to say something based on this emergency broadcast. The drug lord came out the other day to say that that they are going through reform of Nigeria, and they will take a very strong and drastic decisions. And I want to say that every reform that you are taking Biafrans through, and every drastic decisions that you are making to see that our freedom is achieved, that over 8-something million Biafrans are strongly behind you. And in Finland, you will know how serious they are to see you get this freedom for us. Thank you so much, my PM. May God alone continue to strengthen you on this hard work that you are doing. Thank you. I salute you from here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jaja Godson. All right, we have Adan Dimbunandegede. Please bring up your question. Please remember to raise your hands. Other people in the room, raise your hands, and that will make us identify you very quickly. Thank you. Adade Olama, please unmute yourself.
Adande Bunandegede.
Gini ukolomo. Hey!
Adande Bunandegede.
No biata womo. Abato biebi ka kanjwa. Nwere ihe ikwuru kịta nyare tinto obije si ka chukwa ga ọbata obi ebiko. Is na ya na 22nd of December. Ke ya restore Biafra. Ya dade brade ke dade lady. Ya even dey chase update jim. Ọbata obi ebiko ka njọ is that na that day that Biafran flag ya enu. Biko we na ajụ. Biafran flag ya enu. Or new Biafran flag. Ka old one nke anyị na-use biko ọbata obi aka this Biafran flag nke anyị na-use kịta ndị eji na-eme alụ ọkachasị ọ na-awụ every time mgbe this yes today kwa ka nnọkwa na social media wherever this nonsense woman nọ Italy kpụrụ onwe na melod ebe o jikwa Biafran flag kwa wee na-emekwa mpụ na alụlụ anị ọ na-eme kite na agbụwa m obi ọbata obi enwe na-asị biko this Biafran flag nke anyị si ya new one because o nwere mgbe isi na-eyi echenjie obi dị m ụtọ ọwụ eziokwu dat na ọbata obi ebiko zakere m na nke a I don't know biko.
Thank you very much for that question. Everybody should keep their fingers crossed. We are still on consultation on the Biafra flag. The truth is that many countries, just like us, have changed their flag many times. So this is going to be a decision that the government has to make. But the consultation is ongoing. So just keep your fingers crossed and see what will happen in Finland. It doesn't matter whether we still have the old flag or whether there's going to be a new flag. What matters is that even if there's going to be a new flag, we'll have a very good reason for that. But Biafra people will still decide whatever flag that we're going to unveil now is not going to be the final flag of Biafra. The Biafra people will sit in the parliament where we have gotten our independence recognized, and we are going to adopt and approve a flag. So this, whatever we're using now, is not going to be the final flag of Biafra. We are going to sit in parliament where everybody is going to speak, and the Biafra people will speak on whether they like the flag or not. So it is something that we're going to put to vote. It's not just something that somebody will see somewhere and say, this is a Biafra flag. So that is one of the jobs we are doing. And of course, we have to bring a very good reason for Biafrans if we are going to change the flag, to know why we're changing the flag with a good reason. So it's going to be a campaign at the end of the day. So whatever flag that we're using now is not going to be the final flag of Biafra. Like just like, for example, this zoo country you see, they have changed flag many times. But I'm not going to use them as an example because they are a very bad example. So, but many countries, for example, have changed their flag many times until they get it right. They get the one that is very okay with them, that does not have any bad omen, the bad and the omen again. So we need to also look at the flag that does not represent the blood of our people.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Na jisike chim goziele ngi chukwu kabia waduwele ngi ya
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as it is hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to all your notification buttons so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first one. It don't shele as Burna Boy don't arrest happy more happy one mama. Ezigbote nwa for Biafra. As it be, as I enter hit the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Twitter account today, I see what's in talk. Make I read them out to you. Simon Ekpa said, so Burna Boy is now a government on his own that can kidnap a Biafran with his team. Whoever knows Burna Boy should tell him that after 48 hours and Speed Darlington is not freed, we will humble him. Make sure this message goes to him and his kidnapping gangs. 48 hours start from now. This impunity will end with Biafra. This one is coming from the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Nwanjokwodo manzunanya nwokike kwuchakwala okwu dia. Don't talk, give Burna Boy say, na Burna Boy say na 48 hours now they give you, say make you release happy one more, happy one mama Speed Darlington. According to the information, they say Burna Boy arrested Speed Darlington because of deformation of character. Mana ọ na-agakwa n'onye fu onye ọkali ọgụ agụbịa. Because if you see person where you pass, fight go dey hungry you. Because all over Twitter, this trend between Burna Boy, Diddy, and other people has been going around, and I don't know why Burna Boy chose Happy especially to be the person that is going to arrest, because there has been a lot of tweets, direct and indirect tweets going on concerning Burna Boy and Diddy. And for me, I feel that if Burna Boy is a big boy, he felt that he is. I don't think that this should mean anything to him. He should focus on his music career and whatever he's chasing and leave people alone. Because anything where you do, people must talk. But the burning matter where they for oven, they cook now, be say, Simon Ekpa don't give commando. He said to Burna Boy, saying they give Burna 48 hours, say make you release Speed Darlington. Will be happy mama of the indigenous people of Biafra. Naim Mazi Simon Ekpa dey tell am, he say, if 48 hours pass and you have not released happy, waiting go happen, you yourself, you know, go like him. Then somebody, a Biafra activist, this is a name on Twitter, a truthful error, said, my PM, I heard he didn't kidnap him, that he went with the police who took him from Lagos to Abuja. I advise we make more investigation, as Speed Darlington seems to be wrong for accusing Burna of having something to do with Diddy, who everyone accused of being onye or onto. They say that a river does not pass through the forest without bringing down trees. And another thing they say is that na person wey no house, na in they go the thief there. As it be, they say out of every information there is an atom of truth inside. Meanwhile, for me, I don't know, because I am not an Ubuntu group. But as it be, there has been a lot of speculation. There has been a lot of talks about Burna Boy and Diddy. And it's not only happy that I've said something like that. A lot of people has been talking about that concerning Burna Boy and Diddy. And up until now, we have not been able to hold our hands on the actual fact of what actually happened. But why Burna arrested Diddy? Why Burna arrested Happy more is that they call it deformation of character, because Happy has so much spoken concerning that matter. But Happy is not the only one on this case. Now, Comrade Deji Adeyanju commented, he said, we just spent the last 30 minutes with Speed Darlington, and he narrated how he was arrested in Lagos Friday last week moved around and eventually brought to Abuja and has been in detention since then. Petition against him was written by Burna Boy. We can confirm. Chief, another person commented, he said defamation of character is not freedom of speech. Then Ekperimaristic says, who knows this today? Please should inform him because the People's Prime Minister H.E. Master Simon Ekpa's word is word of ultimate authority in Biafra land, so he should do the needful immediately or dance the music of Surugede. Of course, you know that Surugede is even more. Surugede is not for everybody. That music, what they call the Surugede, or for the more, because the band is na wafa na agba Surugede, na ya bụ nwata amakwa na Surugede bụ egwu ndị more as they be. They say Kogi vigilante arrest suspected armed robber, recovers pistol, counterfeit naira note. December don dey reach o, make you hear them. They say for Kogi State, police don arrest a suspected armed robber with a pistol and also counterfeit naira note. Remember say December don dey reach o, now boys they cash out with counterfeit. They go to print all kinds of counterfeit money. They bring them inside the market. They fit even come to you, give you 1,000, buy you 200 naira thing. You go give them change. So if they give you money this season, I beg, try check and well, because December don't they reach. May they no go carry counter give you. Breaking news again, they say this one is coming from Sahara Reporters. Breaking, detained Nigerian singer Speed Darlington released on bail after Burna Boy's petition alleging cyber bullying. They say they don't release the man. Oh, this thing is coming 9 minutes. This information entered about 9 minutes ago from Sahara Reporters that Speed Darlington has been released by Burna Boy on bail. Of course, he will go to be able to. But a lot of people are saying that Burna Boy should take Speed Darlington to court. That is the only way this thing can be sorted out. Man, Nani Burna. Me, I know that you know be upon to. But this one, where we say that they call you up one two, it can't vex you. I hope say something no they happen. But meanwhile, the man is rinkonye chiri nyazero. Make I carry you go for the full detail of that information as they be. They say they don't release Speed Darlington on bail. Make I carry you go for that information. Make you see waiting they happen there. Whether true, they release Speed Darlington or whether they don't release them. Remember, say why they arrest the Speed Darlington now waiting that they call cyberbullying. Darlington was arrested and detained following a petition from fellow musician Damini Ogulu, better known as Burna Boy, alleging cyber stalking. The Nigerian police have released singer, comedian, content creator Darlington Okoye, popularly known as Speed Darlington, on bail. Darlington was arrested and detained following a petition from fellow musician Daminu Ogbulu, better known as Burna Boy, alleging cyber stalking. The controversial Ekpa musician was released by lawyer Deji Adeyamju after meeting conditions stipulated by police at the Inspector General of Police Intelligence Response Team Department in Guzakpa area of Abuja. Sahara Reporters learned that on Tuesday that Speed Darlington was arrested last Friday. Adebanju earlier on Tuesday told Sahara Reporters that he had seen the petition written against Darlington by Afrobeat musician Burna Boy. Speed Darlington was arrested in Lagos and taken to various formations in the state before he was taken to Abuja and detained by the IRT team, which accused him of cyber-stalking Burna Boy. Adeyanju noted that there was nothing in the petition to warrant Darlington's arrest. I have met Speed Darlington and he is in good spirit. We are working to get him released on bail as soon as possible, Adeyanju told Sahara Reporters on Tuesday. A police ACP investigating The case told Adebanju that the police could not release a copy of the petition to him, but allow the lawyer read and digest the content. My people, now so it happen between Speed Darlington, Mama, and Burna Boy. Now. But I say, Burna Boy, you yourself don't become big boy. Leave Speed Darlington, make it they use you the cash out because now so life they be. Makano force said there mafia no bu nekwo sisi kwolo omonno ebedolo ne nia. Koda no nofo kemesiano.